back to the new episode of Green Chili Presents Odd Boys powered by My Bhubaneswar in association with Deal Sahib. और क्योंकि आज इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे है तो आज हम थोड़ा लड़कियों के बारे में जानेंगे और लड़कियों के लिए जानेंगे कि क्या क्या लोग सोचते हैं और उनका मेंटालिटी अभी तक चेंज हुआ है कि नहीं. तो चलिए आज का एपिसोड शुरू करते हैं. So what do you want to tell about Women's Day?
Happy Women's Day.
I think it's nothing to shout as a feminist. It's like, you know, we are equal. We don't need to say, I mean, there can't be any creation without both of them. So I think it's about equality.
I really don't believe in the concept of Women's Day because I don't believe just singling out one day to celebrate this tribe or this species called woman is just like too less. So I feel every day or no day should be Women's Day. I think everybody should just be treated well and treated equally and loved, man, woman, child, everyone, every single day of the year.
First of all, a very, very happy and empowering Women's Day to all the ladies. You should raise your voice and be vocal about all your struggles. Maybe initially people will not support you, but in a longer time, in a long run, people are going to support you and things are going to fall in place.
Giving up is never a solution. And there are a few experiences with age that you get to know women are actually strong, and I'm happy to be a woman.
Women's Day is basically a day when you're celebrating the fact that you're a woman. But there's no need for celebration, right? You know, if you go back to biblical references, Eve was born out of Adam's rib. She was born out of the side, not from under his feet. Why is there this need to say that we need to celebrate being a woman? That's kind of saying that, okay, I don't have any other days for celebration, so let me celebrate the fact that I am a woman. Let me give myself that kind of assurance that I too have something, some role to play in life, just like men do.
What do you want to tell about women feticides?
From the time that the embryo is formed, the woman gives birth to a soul in her body. So it's a soul, and it has its life right from the time it's in the womb of the mother, and it's preparing for this world. So we are basically taking a life away.
I want to say that I think bahut level re it has stopped now in most of the parts of the country, but still it's happening, and it's very a sorry state, because after we have seen movies like Dangal, after we have actually seen real life people like that, they have proved that even on a physical level they are no less than men. After that also, if people don't understand, it's a pity, I will say.
Women feticide, yes, that is a big problem. And it is a very big problem in the urban and the educated and the modern societies as well, because we tend to think, oh, it's happening only in Punjab or Haryana or Chhattisgarh or in the rural places. But it's very educated families. They have a disguise and it happens all the time because there's this mad lust for a boy child. I don't know for what, but it's going to take a very, very long time for that to be completely eradicated.
I confess myself that society has been brought up in such a way that no matter how much we say, I'm proud of my girl, I want a girl, this, that and all that, somewhere down the line you want a boy as well. But when she was 6 months, my daughter was 6 months, then I realized these are bullshit. I'm happy to have a daughter, and it's okay to have 2 more as well, and no sons.
What do you want to tell about women prostitution?
I think women prostitution is not today's topic. It's there for a long time and years, and कोई भी अगर आप औरत से पूछें prostitution के बारे में जो करती हैं, उनका अपना ही कोई story होता है.
You might just say that, okay, there are many of them who work by choice, but no, you don't see the fact that they have been pushed into in the first place by force at ages they probably don't even remember. They have been sold at such high prices. I buy birds at high prices like that. You're caging them, you're keeping them as zoo animals. That's sad.
I think either it should be legalized or stopped. This middle thing is actually creating a lot of problem. If you legalize it, the plus point is that you will have a proper women sex education for all those prostitutes. If you don't legalize it, you will stop it totally, so that you will recruit them into something else, because it's not by choice that people, get into that profession. It's just another profession for them to earn money, so they have got into it in any ways. And I have seen a lot. There's a movie called Born into Brothels. If you see that movie, you'll find there are so many kids in those prostitute areas. They're super talented. I think something definitely should be done for them.
What do you want to tell about the sex education for the girls?
I think sex education is very very important. पेरेंट्स को ये समझना पड़ेगा कि अगर जो लड़का आपके लड़की के साथ है वो अच्छा है, प्रोटेक्टिव है, तो वो दोस्त बन सकता है. It's not always she is having a boyfriend. She is having a good friend who is protecting. घर पे जैसे पापा और भाई आपको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, प्रोटेक्ट कर रहे हैं, वैसे बाहर उसका दोस्त उसको सपोर्ट कर रहा है.
पहले नहीं हुआ बोल के इतना सारा रेप्स एंड ये वो एंड इग्नोरेंस है. आज के दिन में राइट इन द स्कूल, आई मीन इन द फर्स्ट हाफ ऑफ द स्कूल 1 to 5 ओनली पीपल स्टार्ट टीचिंग देम. Parents start educating them about good touch, bad touch, sex education and all that. It's fine until and unless they stay safe and take it in the right direction. Sometimes the education goes wrong.
I would say definitely, because sometimes जो half education था, that is very dangerous, and that is the problem with all of us, that we not open to totally getting the whole education, but still we want to be broad. So that's what exactly where the problem is created, where pre-marriage pregnancy or whatever happens, or AIDS, or for anything, for people are not ready to speak it out, but they're into it.
उनकी पहली स्टडी होती है पेरेंट्स को ये चीज को बताना चाहिए. जो आजकल की मम्मी या मतलब पापा होते हैं, बोलते हैं कि बच्चे लोगों को ये बताने के लिए थोड़ा सा मतलब शर्म करते हैं. यदि वो देखेंगे नहीं तो सीखेंगे क्या? बाहर तो यही सब चीजें हो रहा है ना. उनको पता कैसे चलेगा कि ये नजर अच्छी होती है और ये नजर खराब होती है. मेरे ख्याल से 16-17 साल की जो लड़कियां रहती हैं, उनको ये सब चीज में भी आज 16 साल के 17 साल की जो लड़कियां ज्यादा ही पता है उनको.
Of course, it should be done from a very young age, starting from what is good touch, what is bad touch, to all aspects of sex education. And along with that, women should be encouraged to mingle freely with the opposite sex.
Why people are so judgmental for the girls?
Being judgmental is, I think, the newest thing, and it's been going on. So people judge you for everything and anything you do. I think the best thing is to ignore. I don't know why they judge. Probably some kind of insecurity, or probably jealousy, or just probably nothing better to do.
Mentality, you can't help it. There are so many girls, I mean guys, who don't judge. Even if you're walking out in a bikini or something, they would just be as cool as they are walking in their underwear. If a girl has to get married, we go to her and we tell her, कब शादी करोगी? तुम्हारा शादी कब करवा दे? And when a guy, it's like, शादी कब करोगे यार? उम्र हो गई है. There's the difference between कब करवाएंगे and कब करोगे. You're saying that I need to get you married off. I need to get that boch out of my shoulders. Oh my God, thank you so much for asking this question. I have learned driving by myself, and I've been driving my car since I was in 10th standard, okay? And whenever I sit by a boy, like next to a guy, and he would be like, "Abey, औरत जा रही है, रुक जा, मत जा आगे." So that is pathetic, because it's been how many years? 7-8 years I've been driving. I haven't hit one car, not even a dog I've hit. But yeah, but there are men who have been hitting the car, like they had met an accident. So you can't judge anybody. It's a person. Again, I'm telling you, we need to be treated as human.
My mother is a good driver. Yeah, so it's like you are asking who's a good student, who's a good IAS topper. It's about the skills you acquire. It's nothing like men or women. No, I am not a good driver. I like sitting in resting behind. So I'm definitely not a good driver, but I'm a good driver of life.
Well, people also say that men are good at math and women are not. They also say that women are good at cooking and men are not. You have master chefs who are men. Depends on your hand and eye coordination. Why will I get into like men and women?
I think both are equal. Like nowadays ladies also drive well. मैं तो देख रही हूँ भुवनेश्वर में I think 40% drivers are ladies. I'm also driver, so I think I drive well.